Burmese migrant workers fleeing floodwaters in Thailand are facing arrest, extortion and discrimination at the hands of Thai authorities. Tens of thousands of migrants are thought to have been affected by Thailand's worst flooding in 70 years, which struck in early October. With many struggling to access food and clean water after being left homeless and jobless by the flooding, thousands have attempted to flee back to Burma. But Thai authorities have been accused of exploiting those attempting to leave. According to estimates by the Labour Ministry, there are more than 1 million migrant workers in and around Bangkok. Many work in Thailand illegally without proper ID cards or workers' permits and are vulnerable to harassment by authorities. And now even those who are registered risk being arrested or becoming victims of extortion by border officials and opportunist gangs. Either unable to retrieve their documents because of flooding or because they hold registration papers that don't permit travel outside certain areas, migrants have been forced to use clandestine brokers to carry them to dry ground. Recently, the Burmese embassy in Thailand began issuing temporary passports to small groups of migrants. But help has only gone to a few hundred migrants out of tens of thousands thought to be in need after weeks without any work. Many have now fled to the Thai border town of Mae Sot in an attempt to return to Burma. But thousands have reportedly been arrested and detained upon arrival. Thai authorities say they are now trying to work to accommodate those without documents. But with crowds of people queuing to get back into the country and many more frightened of arrest, hundreds of people are choosing to re-enter Burma through unofficial checkpoints where they face further exploitation. Those who cannot afford it are forced to return to Thailand, and the cycle continues. For them and many other migrant workers trapped amongst the newly formed swamps and road rivers covering central Thailand, return to Burma is not an option. And inside Thailand, where over 650,000 people have been left jobless by the floods, migrant workers are not the priority, as authorities battle to reach the huge numbers of Thais affected. The money from migrant jobs in Thailand helps feed millions of deprived people back inside Burma every day. And migrant workers are a crucial part of Thailand's economy. But those hit by the floods have been largely ignored, stranded, abandoned, extorted or arrested. And even when the floodwaters eventually subside, there is no certainty they will still have jobs to return to.